close one. What? I know you don't like how it scratches the doors, but I couldn't just leave them there. So maybe I got out a little late. It's an exploding spaceship. You know I can't resist an exploding spaceship. And what's the harm, really? Alright, I know sometimes you get a bit too close. Not good for the old paintwork. It was pointless anyway. They didn't know anything about Vilvella. And trust me, if they'd known, they would have talked. Imminent exploding tends to do that to you. What? No. I'm fine. Oh, maybe I scorched this jacket a little. That's fine. I've got plenty. Not like this one is special. But you have to actually let me near the wardrobe this time. No diversions. I know you're worried about me, but I don't need the reminder. I don't need any of it. I'm fine. Really. New jacket, dust myself off, and then back to the next lead. Come on, dear. Let's go. Watching the sun, watching it burn away for the last time, fade to nothing. Because everything has its time and everything ends, and we learn to live with it. Because we should. Because we have to. Because pain and loss, they define us. A friend told me that a very long time ago, and I remember that. The time she said goodbye. I remember all the goodbyes. And I remember what comes next. The tears, the regrets. Then the loneliness. Me on my own, trying to see the wonder in the universe again. But I can't. I've seen it all before. It's their wonder, their joy that's always beautiful. They say I need someone to stop me sometimes, but sometimes they're the only thing stopping me from stopping. Because when they leave a hole. A hole in my heart. And whatever or whoever I try to fill it with just tears another hole when I lose that. I don't forget them, not any of them, when they leave. When they leave scars on my heart that will never heal. When they leave me stumbling the universe alone, unable to count what I have. No one to stop me counting what I've lost. Okay. I may be moping. Leave them, dear. No, don't look at me like that. I've done everything I can for them. If they won't listen, it's their own fault. And actually, it is. How dare they? Their children are screaming. I can still... How dare they? They are driving their species to extinction and they still won't leave. Even when we begged them, even when I told them. And for what? A planet that's slowly crumbling to dust. I know hundreds of planets. Their planet isn't special. And then they tell me, that I don't understand. I burnt my home. I would burn theirs if it would get them to just move. Stop doing that, dear. There's nothing I can do. Nothing anyone could have done. I don't need someone else to convince that council of idiots that their lives are worth saving. I am the Doctor, saviour of worlds. That should be enough. That should be enough. You know what? I know I'm usually right, but this time I'm right. No one around to tell me I'm going too far. No one to distract me. I don't need anyone to stop me, and why would I? Why would I need someone who couldn't handle it? Who left the second things got hard? I'm saving people. dear. That means I can do anything. Anything I want. The whole universe, mine to play with. Mine to protect. Any way I choose. Ugh! Open the doors, dear. I'm going back.
Why am I here, dear? Why did I do this to myself? Silly old doctor. Me and my box whizzing around the universe. At least you won't leave me. Will you? I know it must be hard for you. It's hard for me too. I forgot how much it echoed in here. So much space. But I can't let go of any of it. How much have I already forgotten? How many mistakes? How many dead or worse? How many calls have I missed gallivanting around the universe showing off? What must they see, dear? What horrors I make them see. Maybe I should just strand us on some rock somewhere. That might be better. For them. If not for me. Destroyer of worlds, that's me. Destroyers of worlds don't get friends. Why do I let them be my conscience? I have my own. And they don't deserve that. I don't deserve that. But I can't. I can't live like this. Not alone. So there we are. I'll inflict any number of horrors on them, so long as I'm not lonely. Promise me one thing, dear. One day, if no one will come, if they've all given up, stop me. I know you can do it. Close your doors. Abandon me. Somewhere even I can't come back from. Better that than letting that loose on the universe. Don't let me become what I hate. I know you won't, but I had to ask. Good night, dear. Sleep well.
Doctor, if you're hearing this, then it's over. And one of two things has happened. If we've lost, then I'm probably dead. But if I'm dead, you probably are too, so let's move on. If we've won, then I've left the TARDIS. Knew I'd have to eventually. I know about Emergency Program 1. I know about your little messages. But the TARDIS helped me out. So this is my emergency protocol. If you're hearing this, the TARDIS has decided you need it. You're going too far. And if I'm honest, that scares me. I've seen you do crazy things. Things no one else can do. It's brilliant. But you can't do this forever. No, I know. Wait, hear me out. I'm a hologram, and even you can't tell me off, so just sit and listen. I know we have to move on. None of us can stay with you forever, and sometimes you wonder if it's worth it. Well, I can tell you, it is. No matter what we've done, what we have to do, we never forget you. But that's just us. That's not really what I'm here to say. Don't be alone, Doctor. You don't have to be. Yes, maybe we have to stop you sometimes, but there's so much more than that. You deserve to have friends. Someone to laugh with, someone to see all the wonders you see. I found that. You can find it too. Don't be alone, Doctor. There's a whole universe of friends waiting for you.
Oh. Jason. Thank you. Okay then. You heard him. Where next?
You have been listening to Doctor Who Lost in Shadows, starring Evie Press as the Doctor and Jacob Cook as Jason Whittaker. It was devised by Lorna Fraser and written by Lorna Fraser and Joseph Booker. Episodes were edited by Jacob Cook, with music by Oliver Robbins. Doctor Who Lost in Shadows is an independent production and has no association with Doctor Who, the BBC or Bad Wolf.